Well, hello, my lovely friends. This is Tuesday, and I have missed you guys. It's been kind of crazy here at the wormhole. New grandbaby and working a lot, and 4th of July sale, and holidays, and I could go on and on, but I won't bore you with that. I did want to share a video with you. This was made quite some time ago, back in May, when this was a new cut file release from the cut shop. And I thought it was just adorable, and I cut it out on this basil yellow paper. I can't remember the specific name of it, but you know what better color to use than yellow for a cut file that says sunny day? So that's exactly what I did. I'd actually made two different layouts with this cut file, and the other one was more mixed media, but I really like this one better. So I'm sharing this one with you. And I'm backing it with products from the Empty Box. And so if you're new to my channel, The Empty Box, this is series 2, the summer series, where I challenge myself for 6 months in order to go through a bunch of old kits and product that I accumulate into one box, and then I try to use as much of it as I can within that 6 month period. So I am very much a summer person, and I thought that it would be appropriate to do my second series in the summer with summer products. And so this paper that I'm using to back the cut file was some Amy Tan 6x6. That's from the old cut and paste collection, which I believe was her very first collection, if I can recall. You may hear a screaming by a baby in the background. She's kind of throwing me off. My granddaughter really is spoiled being held by her mother, and we're all hearing about it. So, yeah, that is little Ella that you may hear screaming in the background, unfortunately. But there's really no good time when you have a brand new baby in the house. There's no good time to narrate a video, let's be honest. And so I'm just going to go through with it, and hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. So you can see I did have the inside of the sunny day, and that was cut from a different piece of paper. That was the one that I actually did the mixed media on, and that is an old paper that was in the Empty Box. And it was kind of like, I can't remember the name of that paper. It was kind of different. It had like orange and red and yellow blotches of color, and then it had script on top of those blotches. And so I thought that it would blend nicely into this second cut out of the die cut, if that makes any sense. The baby is distracting me. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a little distracted. Usually I go in there and rescue the baby. So let's be honest. I am either at work or taking care of a baby lately. It's just been crazy, crazy, crazy. But the baby is growing. She's gained a couple of pounds and an inch in height. And so mama and baby are doing well. I think my daughter's just pretty exhausted, which is, that's normal when you have a baby. So we're on a good path, though. This photo that I used is of True and I. That is my oldest daughter. And this was for Mother's Day last year, so 2018. And I just think it's a lovely picture. She looks so angelic there, and I was so happy that she was spending time with me for Mother's Day. And I think we ended up going out to dinner or something. She always makes me feel special on holidays and my birthday and things like that. She goes out of her way. So also from the Empty Box, I pulled some of these Heidi Swap Alpha stickers, and I'm just going to spell out Mother's Day, and I'm going to put that in the upper right hand corner and build a cluster there as well. Some of the other stickers that I used already are from the Crate Paper Oasis collection that was in the empty box, as well as I believe one of those stickers is a Maggie Holmes. But I know some of the chipboard that I bring in is definitely from an older Maggie Holmes collection. You're going to see me use quite a bit of it for dimension. So I thought about putting the year, but that did not work for me. I want to say that I tried to color it and it just didn't color well. And so I end up not using it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a shot here and figure out placement, but I don't like it in that area, and I'm pretty sure I tried to color in that 2018. So just kind of fussing around. I really like how this layout turned out, even though it's just on a white background. I think the colors pop off the page, and we both had, you know, she had on a floral little jumper and it had pretty bright flowers on it, and I had on a hot pink jumper and it had little white flowers on it. So we were kind of like colorful already, and I think that this cut file in the papers that I used, just I love it. It's simple, and I mean there's no real tricks or magic here, but I just think it's bright and happy, and that's exactly the mood of the day, so it expresses that day very well. So here's where I decide maybe I should put it towards that left-hand side, and build a cluster there. I'm going to end up using that little bird from the Paige Evans ephemera that was in the empty box that you see there on the left-hand side as well. And I'm starting to pull some of the Maggie Holmes chipboard in order to put it around the little clustered areas as well. So that's going to add quite a bit of dimension to the page. And I end up using that giant floral element right there, and the colors match perfect. And I'm going to put that little label from the Maggie Holmes chipboard on top of that large floral, and it's snuggled in there just perfectly for my liking. So I'm going to end up moving that word together up to the chipboard. At first I thought I don't want to put chipboard on chipboard because it's going to be two-dimensional, but then once I did it, I liked it. I had kind of popped up the edges around that cut file, and so it did not look like it stood out like a sore thumb. It actually went together very well. Also pulling in this large heart. So I got away with using some large motifs from this chipboard, which is perfect because I had it in the empty box and I was like, what am I going to do with some of these large pieces? But I really like them on this page, and the fact that I got to use 3 of them is pretty surprising on one page. So the globe is just adorable as well, and I'm going to end up using a label from Heidi Swap that's just a clear label that says shine, and it's going to go over that globe after I finish fiddling with these alpha stickers. These little alpha stickers, I tell you, I used to use a pair of tweezers to put them on, and it made it much easier, but I've gotten away from using my tweezers and I can't ever seem to line them up straight, so I've got to find my little cutter bee tweezers so I can start using them again. Now, I did also have this Citrus Bliss collection from Pink Paisley in the empty box, and I'm trying to read what it says on that little pink circle. I'm actually narrating this in the dark. I'm not sure why. Why do I do these things to myself? It says bloom and grow, and that pink just kind of matches perfect with all of the other pink elements. And then also have a little gold glittery heart just to the right of that globe. And I'm also going to use just a little circle of gold glitter. I'm not even sure where that came from. It's got to be from the same collection, but I don't know why it's by itself. I'm going to end up putting that on top of the geometric looking large chipboard heart, and also another one of those labels from the Heidi Swap that you see there in gold, and it says "So Happy," and I was very happy that day. So there's the label that says Shine from that collection. Oh, this label says Brilliant. I'm about to add right next to the word Together, just kind of snuggled in above the flamingo. And I do end up adding a little bit of tangled messy thread underneath that large chipboard geometric heart. And also I'm going to add a little tangled thread just to the right of that large chipboard floral element right there. Now that little piece in white of the heart with the little gold flecks, I believe is from Paige Evans, one of her older collections. I think I ended up wiping out that ephemera once I used the bird. I was like, well, I've only got the bird and the heart left. I think that was the last two of those, so that finishes that off from the empty box. But everything just kind of flowed together very nicely, and like I said, it came together quickly. I was very pleased with the outcome. So, looking to see if I want to add any more labels, but I don't believe that I do. Oh, wait, do I? No, I don't keep that there. I did add the bird, as I had said that I would do, and also I'm just finishing up with a couple of little splatters from this Artist Loft watercolor set. And you can get those at Michael's for like $4 or $5. They're super cheap and they last forever. And I really like them because they have a chalky finish, which the only other product on the market that I know of that scrapbookers like to use is Distress Oxides. They kind of have a chalky finish as well. So I felt like it needed something at the bottom just to give it a little bit of grounding, so I just cut out a notch and added some of that yellow paper back behind it, and that's going to finish the layout. I'm going to do my journaling on the back like I like to do, and I just think that this was so fun, and I'm going to have this over on the Cut Shop Facebook group too, as well as on my Facebook group and things of that nature. So you may have seen it on my social media. I'm so scattered with what I'm doing scrapbook wise right now. It's kind of hard to remember what has been accomplished unless I write it down. And, you know, screaming babies don't really give you time to write stuff down. So but it's been a fun ride so far. But thank you for your patience, and thank you to everyone that's been checking on me. I appreciate it, and I will have another video for you very, very soon, probably for the empty box. I do have a hop that I'm going to try and participate in at the end of this month, so stay tuned for that as well. I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.